Nerderotic.com.
My Time to Shine Hero is a Twitter account that in Asia that throws out a bunch of scoops. Some may be true. Some might not be. Some are general. Just said that Robert Downey Jr. will continue playing.
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Dr. Doom and Iron Man. That's really interesting.
Robert Downey Jr.
really interesting.
That's weird because I heard he was done for a one film deal.
Well, okay, this was a one film deal, and I heard he was, oh boy, done playing one character. That's what I'll say.
Oh, yeah.
Done playing one character.
Robert Downey Jr. will keep playing Dr. Doom after Secret Wars. Oh. And not only that, but it'll also return as Tony Stark, not Iron Man, Tony Stark.
With the amount of money they are offering him, of course they would. Our good friend Robert Meyer Burnett, follow me on this one. Our good friend Robert Meyer Burnett has read the script prior to the reshoots, and he says it's a banger, and I hope it is. I really hope it is. And he was responding to another. I'm not even going to pull it up. So a post on X that he basically said said. Do these, and it's concerning Endgame having new footage and bridging it to Doomsday. And the post generally said, are these guys fucking stupid? Do they think that phase 4 and 5 doesn't matter just because Kevin Feige said it's a bridge? He didn't say it didn't matter. He didn't say it specifically, but it doesn't matter. Little to no threads that were left open in phase 4 and 5 will be answered in Doomsday. And if they are, Mahler, it will be in a sentence. So big plot threads that they set up, like Arishem coming back to judge the fucking world. I don't think that gets mentioned at all. I don't think anything Eternals gets mentioned at all. No Black Knight, no Blade, which you remember were a stinger. How about Sharon Carter? Do you remember the Sharon Carter stinger, Mahler? From Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Yeah. They're like, she's evil.
She's the power broker. She's the power broker. Where's that going to go? What about Harry Styles as Star Fox? Where are the new Guardians of the Galaxy? Where is Monica Rambeau, who was trapped after the Marvels with Beast? Are they going to wrap any of this? Is any of this stuff going to get mentioned? Oh, by the way, Captain Marvel's missing. Both Captain Marvels are missing. I don't know if Miss Marvel's going to be in it or not, but She-Hulk is missing. So there's some major characters from phase 4 and 5 who are not going to show up. As a matter of fact, no character that was just in a D+ series will show up in Avengers Doomsday. There will only movie characters show up, and it's not going to be everybody. They are going to wipe aside phase 4 and 5. It's going to be the most useless thing. There'll be no female Silver Surfer. They're not going to bring up Galactus, none of this shit. And as far as I know, Secret Wars is going to take place on Battleworld because they, at the end of Doomsday, they construct Battleworld. So all the worlds are gone, right? So I don't know exactly what happens in Secret Wars. I know most of what happens in Doomsday. But somebody going, they're just being stupid. Of course, they're going to cover phase 4 and 5 were important. Sure, you're going to have a bunch of characters from phase 4 and 5. If you watch Endgame, even with the new footage, and go right to Doomsday, you're going to go, where in the fuck did all these people come from? And there will be no context. This is Disney, Marvel, and Kevin Feige admitting failure. They have said it internally. This is why they made the change. If phase 4 and 5 were doing well, they wouldn't have backed up the Brinks truck to bring back fucking Robert Downey Jr. And we don't even know what Chris Evans make. I bet you it's not cheap. I don't think Chris Evans is working for scale. Okay.
No.
So I'm guessing they had to pay him $30 million to come back. 30, 40 million, because Robert Downey Jr. is making reported
at least 2025.
At least 25 million. Robert Downey Jr. is going to make upwards of 100 million for both movies. $100 million. The Russos are getting $80 million for both movies. And that's not counting whatever they make on the back end and everything. So everything's riding on this movie. They are telling people that the MCU in phase 4 and 5 don't really fucking matter at all. That's exactly what they're saying. They don't.
They're meaningless because they were going down one track, which was pretty shitty anyway. And then when Jonathan Majors was got rid of, they had nothing anyway. It was meandering as it was. Never mind having Kang and the council.
They set up Kang. Okay, is Kang going to get mentioned in Doomsday? Or are they going to say, oh, we dealt with that in What If Season 3? Isn't that where they kill the Council of Kangs in What If Season 3?
It's mentioned in What If Season 3 that the Council of Kangs was defeated by, I think, Captain Marvel. I think that's what was mentioned. But it was mentioned in Season 3 as like a throwaway.
Yeah. And you're not going to have core. Oh, go on, Mueller.
Everyone knows what's going on. It's like they got to get rid of it. Mages is out, so it's like, But the reality is, like, they got to actually account for the story, and then Feige's basically like, no, we don't.
No,
like, okay.
That's the whole point. Is they're reading it literally, right? He didn't literally say that they don't care about Phase 4 and 5. Well, he's not going to come out and say that, but they don't. They really don't. I've talked to people who said, oh, no, we totally fucked that up. And they are trying to change. I don't think they can.
Dude, just imagine if there hadn't been a single Marvel movie since Endgame, and then boom, this was the one.
What
the
sucks is
that it would have.
I know. The guy, one of the guys I talked to at Marvel was part of those layoffs. So kind of a bummer. He's no longer at Marvel, but feels a lot more free to talk about stuff now. So I'll get more. But he was the one, and like, listen, he's the one who told me that Wonder Man, he loved Wonder Man. He loved Doctor Strange Mom. So he's a fan. Like he's there. He's a fan. And he's the one who was telling me everybody hates Captain America 4. Everybody hates Ironheart. It's a complete embarrassment. We don't want to release it, but we have to. Like, and it's funny seeing the critics going, well, Marvel's really behind this shit. And Kevin Feige's out there going, we loved Ironheart. They fucking hated it.
They didn't.
They hated it. They knew it was shit, and they had to deal with it because Ryan Coogler was attached as an EP. So they had to go through with it.
My contact was at that Marvel party at the New York Comic Con.
Yeah.
Before the Marvels came out, and they said that they were just openly laughing about the Marvels and how fucking bad it was. And then you had the philosophy was the skate. Oh, we need to skate quick over thin ice.
Yeah,
that's why they cut 45 fucking minutes off the original runtime, which is going to be 2 hours and 5 minutes, whatever. And they fucking cut it right down to like 1 minute 20. So is it 1 minute 26 or 29 of actual film? Because they just needed it to get it over. They knew it was
going to be a longer movie.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I remember you telling me that. And it's funny watching this stuff play out. And no, we can't say who it is because that person wants to work again somewhere in Hollywood.
Yeah.
But it just bringing it back to Robert Downey Jr. returning. I think that is a great possibility when they we're not going to be getting a hard reboot, which is what they need to do. This is the end of the MCU. So Doomsday and Secret Wars is the end of the MCU as we know it. Then they're going to carry on with a new world, we'll say, that will probably, and this is all from the comics too. They're going to combine a bunch of stuff and we're going to carry on with a new world. But it's who are they going to bring back? Who are they going to keep? How are they going to cast the X-Men? Do they recast Captain America or do they continue with Sam Wilson?
I just want Shang-Chi to
die horribly. Oh, you want? Oh, I thought you said I just want
the movie.
Too,
I want that movie.
You never know.
Talking to two? Don't you want a trilogy? Oh man.
Oh, dude, a girl can dream.
An anthology, a saga,
a quadrilogy.
Well, they need to recast all the main characters. That's what they need to do, and they're not going to do that. So I don't know.
I saw that tweet that went pretty viral of responding to the whole we're adding things into the re-release of Endgame that'll act as a bridge to Doomsday, and it's like a bridge to Doomsday. Isn't that what phases 4 or 5 were? Oh, well, I also really hate that, by the way. This whole hey, if you want to see how this is basically the film between Endgame and Doomsday, you got to go watch Endgame again.
You have to watch Endgame again with new footage to bridge it.
And what kind of new footage are we talking about here? Like a fucking after credits scene? Is it new footage, or is it just repurposed old footage? Like, what are we doing? What's going on? And I don't know if this should be legal. It's kind of gross. we're putting our old movie back out, and we're going to add some stuff in there that's to do with the new one to get you to go see it.
But I can't think of a thing that doesn't say we fucked up more than this.
Absolutely.
They absolutely know they fucked up. Okay, they just know. And anybody trying to, and they wasted your time. Anybody who watched Phase 4 and 5, they wasted your fucking time.
Was it? How many movies were there in Phase 4 and 5?
Okay, I've done the numbers for my video. So if we discount specials and animated shows, movies and TV shows combined that are series, it's 31.
And you can just throw them all away.
And you can just toss them.
Yeah, it's okay. Could 10 minutes extra footage will take care of all of that.
And, to be more specific, it's like you release movie and then you're like 5 years later, now we're releasing a different version with all different seeds that you need to go see again in order to see the next movie. It's like, when the fuck were we allowing this to happen? It feels like a video game that went through years of patches, but whereas you can keep playing that game to your heart's content for as long as you want, whenever you want, you have to pay again to do this one. I just don't like it. I think it's gross. And the fact that we have no idea how much new footage there even is.
Yeah, I think they they have enough on the cutting room floor to put stuff together, but I think they would just record new footage. Didn't the Russos direct the stinger at the end of Thunderbolts?
Yes.
So, I mean, you do a couple of days of principal. I doubt it's going to be much, but it'll probably be just Steve Rogers afterwards, like a flashback with Steve Rogers with Pegger Carter and.
I mean, it is kind of hilarious, right? Because
that was her name from What If, because they made her look like a dude. Pegger Carter.
They're obviously playing with the idea of like, yes, we always knew that Cap making that decision would cause ripples through the universe. Like, no, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
No.
And it was a criticism that a lot of us ran with immediately going, this is so out of character for Captain America. He would never fucking do this, like ever.
Look. He was so riddled with fucking dementia and Alzheimer's at the end. Gave his shield to a black guy.
He did. He gave his shield to the wrong guy. And he even called him Bucky. He's all here, Bucky.
Yeah, and Sam Wilson's just like, I ain't giving up. I ain't fucking giving this shit up.
Oh my God.
Wonderful.
I was going over a string of just every you try to hit every beat of every show that they did and what's the most one or two most cringe things about it. And I had a treasure trove to pick from each show. And I had to